To solve equations with multiplication, we will do the same steps that we've done for solving equations using addition and subtraction. So to begin with, we'll look at our example of 5x equals 65. We want to make sure that we get all of the numbers on one side and the variable x on the other. To do that, we need to undo what's being done to x. In this case, x is being multiplied by 5, so the opposite of multiplication is division, so we will divide by 5. Whatever we do to one side, we have to do to the other. So 5 divided by 5 is 1, that cancels it out. 65 divided by 5, you can use your calculators to find that, but for right now we know that it is 13. So we always want to make sure that we check our answer. To check our answer, we simply plug the value of x back into the original equation. So to do that, we'll write out our original equation of 5x equals 65. We will replace x with the value that we found, so 5 times 13 equals 65. 5 times 13 does equal 65, so we know that this statement is true. Now let's move on to a little more difficult problem. Sorry about that. We have 7x equals negative 56. Now essentially we will do the same thing with this, except this time we have a negative in there. It doesn't change anything at all. We simply do the same exact steps. So we need to undo what's being done to x. X is being multiplied by 7, so we start off by dividing that by 7 to get x by itself. Whatever we do to one side, remember to do to the other. Now, remembering your division with negative numbers, we can remember that a negative divided by a positive, it's going to be a negative. So we have negative 56 divided by 7, and that will equal negative 8. Again, we want to check our answer, and remembering that we simply just plug in the value that we found for x. In this case, we found it to be negative 8. So anywhere there is an x in our equation, we plug that value back in, and then we solve. So does negative 8 times 7 equal negative 56? And the answer is yes.